Well, hello! Welcome to Cat. I'm Cat. This is Pixel. And for those who don't know me, I'm a video editor who works in the animation industry. And today we're bringing you part 2 of EDLs. If you missed part 1, don't worry. Just click up there and you're gonna be able to watch it. So this part is a little bit more practical. We're going to break down an actual EDL. We will go through its strengths and weaknesses. And to finish the EDL section, I'm gonna give you a demo of how we make them in AVID. So let's go! So if we were ever to open an EDL as a text file, this is how it will look like. We will see it has the title of the project, then it has the frame count mode, which is either non-drop frame or drop frame. These are the event numbers, aka the order of the edits. Then we have the source name, which is where the footage comes from. The V stands for video track. If it is an A, then it's an audio track. Then we have the cut type. The C is for direct cut. The D is for dissolve. If you can see, it has a D with a 25. All that means is that dissolve lasts 25 frames. And finally, we see the two sets of time code. The source in and out, which is basically the time code in and out from the original footage that we use. And finally, the record in and out, which is where the materials are sitting currently in the timeline. Okay, if we want to talk about strengths here, this one actually has quite a few. To begin with, it's extremely simple, which makes it extremely lightweight and human readable. It is also perfect for conforms, pulls, and archival purposes. And the biggest and most important one is that it is universally understood, which means that pretty much every single system is going to be able to import them and export them. Now, unfortunately, this format also has a lot of weaknesses. First of all, it's extremely limited. It only supports one track at a time, so if you do have multiple tracks, you're actually going to have to make multiple EDLs. It's very limited on how many effects actually can support. It's basically cuts, dissolves, and wipes. So no motion, no speed changes, no layering. Also, the metadata is very minimal, not much audio details, just basic reference. And because it was created for tape-based workflows, it does struggle a lot with multi-cameras and file-based projects. What can I say? It's just old standards. However, no matter how limited they are, until this very day, we still use them. Like, I use them pretty much every week. So hang in there, EDLs, I'm rooting for you. Okay, and just to finish all of this, I wanted to give you like a real example how we create EDLs from AVID. Okay, so I just opened my AVID and I would like to send an EDL of everything that is on B2. So you can see there's a lot of clips with different names, different sources, in the timeline with different cuts. So all you have to do is go to Tools and go to List Tool. Okay, so this is the window that's going to pop up. As you can see, we have quite some output formats, but for this specific quick demonstration, I'm just going to be using the CMX3600. So the first step that you need to do is to actually load all the tracks from your timeline. To do that, just press load in the input tab, and every single track on my timeline is going to be there and it's going to be highlighted. In this case, I only want to export what is on B2, so all the rest I'm going to deselect. And now I'm going to go to my list options. You may get a couple of these ones selected, by default. So you just need to deselect them. I want to have a very simple list right now. Plus, I don't have any transitions or like effects to begin with. Nothing on the sound. And the only thing that I do want, and it's very important, is my clip name and my source file. That's selected. Now I can actually generate the list. Simply go here and click Preview. Ta-da! So now the list has been selected. As you can see, it does have everything that we dissected before. And to save it, just go here where it says Save List and to one file. I'm going to just save it on my desktop. Save. And now if I open it, here's my desktop, and here it is, the EDL. You can right click and open as a text. And as you can see, it's exactly the same as we have here. And as you can see, we do have all the event numbers, all the source names, the transition type, and the 2 sets of time code. So if we want to actually check and correlate this information, let's go to this column, for example, number 3. As you can see, the in and out that this clip has in the timeline is here. So I can see that the third clip is actually seated at 19 seconds with 13 frames. And if I actually go to my timeline and check this third cut and go to the first frame, it is actually seated on 19 seconds with 13 frames. So yeah, so you can just visually know how they correlate and how one translates to what you actually have in the timeline. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? Okay, I really hope this was useful to you and that now you feel way more comfortable using EDLs. And if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe and leave me a comment with any questions that you may have about EDLs. And also let me know, do you use them and how do you use them? And I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao!